They were starving, not metaphorically, not spiritually. Their water was gone, their food was nearly finished, their city was surrounded. Outside the walls stood an army that had crushed every nation before them. Inside the walls lived a people who had begun to lose hope. And in the silence between fear and surrender, one woman decided that history would not end this way. Her name was Judith, and this is her story. Judith's story unfolds during a time of terror. A vast imperial force had swept across the region, conquering city after city. Resistance was not merely defeated, it was erased. Entire peoples were displaced. Temples were desecrated. Leaders were executed publicly as warnings. Now that army stood before Judith's city. They did not attack immediately. They cut off the water supply instead. Days passed, then weeks. Children cried from thirst. Elders collapsed in the streets. The city leaders, exhausted, afraid, began to speak of surrender. 5 more days, they said. If no deliverance came, they would give themselves over. This was not cowardice, it was desperation. But Judith heard their decision, and she did not accept it. Judith was a widow. She lived quietly. She was known for her devotion, her discipline, her clarity of mind. She fasted, she prayed. She understood her people's history, not as myth, but as responsibility. When she stood before the city leaders, she did not beg, she rebuked them. "You do not test God by setting deadlines," she told them. "You do not surrender truth because fear grows loud." Then she did something astonishing. She asked for permission to leave the city alone. Judith prepared herself deliberately. She bathed, she dressed carefully. She adorned herself, not for vanity, but for purpose. This was not seduction. This was strategy. She stepped beyond the safety of the walls and walked directly into enemy territory. No army accompanied her. No witnesses followed her. If she failed, her name would disappear with her body. Judith was brought before the enemy commander, the man responsible for the destruction of nations. He believed she had come to betray her people. She spoke with intelligence and restraint. She did not boast, she did not provoke. She let him believe what arrogance always believes, that power belongs to those who already hold it. That night, he celebrated. He drank excessively. He lowered his guard. Judith remained, knowing there would be no return without blood. When the tent fell silent, Judith rose. She took his sword, the very symbol of his authority. And with decisive force, she struck. Once, then again. She did not scream. She did not hesitate. She acted. Then she took his head, proof not of brutality, but of deliverance. And left the camp unseen. At dawn, Judith returned. She revealed what she had done. Panic erupted among the enemy forces. Without their leader, they scattered. The siege was broken. The city was saved. No army marched. No king led the charge. One woman's courage altered the fate of an entire people. Judith was not remembered because she was violent. She was remembered because she was willing to carry the weight others could not, willing to act when fear disguised itself as wisdom, willing to step into darkness so others could live. Her story is uncomfortable. It is not gentle, and it was never meant to be. Judith reminds us that survival sometimes demands resolve, not spectacle. That reverence is not softness, that faith can look like action. History often minimizes women like Judith, calling them symbolic, exaggerated, or inconvenient. But her people lived because she chose to stand. And that is a legacy written not in myth, but in survival. This was Judith, and this was her sacred legacy.